When I first moved into my van, you would have never have caught me out here. There is no way. The backcountry, it's dark and it's scary. And I don't know if there's going to be some hillbillies that are going to rob me of everything that I own while I'm out here. I don't know what it was I was scared of, but there was no freaking way. Because it gets so dark out there. And when you hear a branch fall or any little weird noise in the bush, I used to get scared. Now, being out here is the only place that I want to be. I would rather have an encounter with a wild animal than to be back in the city and deal with people. I would rather be exposed to the elements of the backcountry than the chaos and stress of being back in towns. I would rather be driving down a backcountry road and come across a pile of dead bones, a carcass of something, than to deal with an angry person on their way to work. My life has definitely changed since I decided to come out here into the backcountry. I love it out here. Welcome to my day.
Just walking ahead up here to see if this is even worth driving any farther. It's really overgrown. Man, I wish these blackberries were in season. Whew. Having some fresh backwoods blackberries would be pretty awesome right now. The maps show that there was a creek down here and a bridge, but this is beyond overgrown. We're not getting any farther. Sometimes it's a smart idea to walk the trail instead of keep shoving it forward. And usually where I know it's time to walk the trail is when I just pass the last spot that I could turn around. You know what I mean? When you pass a spot that's like, okay, that's a good place to turn around, that's where you need to pause and walk it if it looks like it's getting any worse. Because backing out of these things are a pain in the butt sometimes because you're just backing up blind. You can't see out your side windows, and because of the camper van having blocked out back windows, you can't see anything. Look how overgrown this is. The map here shows that this road goes up and over that bridge. Both of these areas end up here. They don't go any farther. That's about the end of it. All right, guys, we got to back out. You see what I mean by backing up blind? You can't see anything. And shoving your vehicle through the bush is one thing. Backing out of it, you got dangers of your mirrors being ripped off. Like right here, if you don't watch these ones, these big branches will take your whole mirror right out. It's crazy. Oh, that's wild. Just see what I just found on the ground back there. Sometimes being out here in the backwoods, you find some real cool and creepy things. Oh, look at this. Looks like they took the remains of an animal. Let's hope that's remains to an animal. They even gave this guy a set of glasses. This is awesome. And they frayed up a bunch of shotgun shells for hair. This is great. There's some broken shot glasses here. So we're gonna pour out a little tequila for the homie here. Rest in peace, bro, rest in peace. There you go, buddy. A little shot of tequila to make your day just a little bit better. Cheers, bro. Enjoy your tequila. Go, guys. Got a little memorial made for him. I decided to call this guy Tequila Joe, RIP 2021. Rest in peace, my friend. Enjoy your tequila. Heck yeah.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal.
Are you freaking kidding me? Our own little piece of paradise.
And Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love, waiting there to see. Won't that low train carry me back?
For breakfast today, we're having my usual hash browns, eggs, and avocado. I bought myself a new frying pan. This one's just ceramic. I was at Winners with my daughter and found this one. The handle feels really good on it. And I've never used a ceramic pan. And this thing, nothing sticks to it. Everything I've cooked in it just goes whoop, slid right off of it. The last pan I had in my van had gotten destroyed over the years, and well, it was just time. This thing is pretty cool. This stuff just slides around it. Look at it. It's incredible. If you're a person that's not a very big fan of avocados, like I used to hate them, they were just disgusting. I found adding a little bit of spice to it, like even just like salt and pepper, that little salt kick is just whoo-wee, so good. Ceramic pan's crazy. Like nothing sticks in here. And I bet you if I didn't use any butter in here, this thing wouldn't stick either. This broken piece here on my Aluminous spare tire rack is getting really bad. It's the only thing that sucks about being on the road. So I just messaged J5 and asked him if he could weld this up for me. I don't know if this is gonna work. Somewhat. At least if this does give away and I end up losing this piece, at least this will hold my my tire on there so it doesn't fling open. Because if this thing happens to swing open, this part of the tire is going to smash on the corner of my taillight here, and I don't want to wreck my nice new fancy taillights we got a little while back, because this thing actually flips all the way open. Fingers crossed that works until we can go over to CJ5 or whoever.
All that pavement we drove at the beginning took us to some of the most incredible places that I've ever seen here in Canada. It also took us from one coast to the other coast. Literally, we drove all the way across Canada and all the way back on pavement. But somewhere along that journey, there was a gravel road or a dirt road somewhere that implanted something in my mind. Now here we are, living in the backcountry.
I definitely dropped a pin in this location, so I know where to find this years down the line if I'm ever in the area and looking for some really cool places to stay. When I drop these pins in my app, I always write down what's here, what it was like, fire pit, little turnaround. Always try to write as much information as I can. So, you know, when I'm like really old and like retired, I have all this archive of beautiful places I found when I was still young and energetic. Yes, I said I'm young and energetic, gray hair and all, it's all good. I'm only 46. But I definitely drop pins in these locations. I wish I could share all this stuff with you guys, but I think honestly that all of you will have more fun when you get to find these spots on your own. Because when you pop up this road and you're like, oh, what? What did I just find? That's exactly what these things are like for me. So just don't be afraid of that tiny little side dirt road. I'll show you guys where we came in. When I poke my nose out of here, you're gonna be like, really? Really? This was down at the end of that little road? All right, still early in the day, so we're gonna go on, explore a little bit farther.
A lot of people ask me how I find these spots. You have to be super curious and adventurous. Sometimes you may drive by a little spot going, I wonder if you can drive up that road. That's the time you hit the brakes, you stop, you turn around, and you try. Because if you don't find little places like this one. Sure, these places are overgrown, and, well, you know, your poor paint job on your vehicle is gonna get... Listen to this. Oh, my poor van.
If you take a look, this was it. A little side nook. Just off the side of a main Forest Service road. Those roads like that are very easy to drive by.
I know today was just a simple little video, but man, did I ever have a good morning this morning. You guys will have to tune back tomorrow to see the rest of this day. It ended up being super adventurous, and I filmed so much that we had to break this one up into 2 videos. Alright guys, if you like what we do, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.